Hello YouTube, it is I, Banded Wendy. How are you? It is Monday the 26th. No, actually, it's not Monday. It's Tuesday the 26th of July. Hello. This is my week 122 post-op, week 54 maintenance lap band. Last week I was 147.2. This week I am 145.8. Weighed in yesterday, but didn't have a chance to make a video. So 147.2 minus 145.8 equals 1.4 pound loss for the week. I feel good about that. Still working to get to 138. Mentioned it in my last video. Some days I'm like, I'm going as fast as I can. And other days I'm like, do I really want to go there? So, you know, but I do like having a new goal. And I really still want to get that scale to drop. It's not about how I look. It's not about how I feel. It's about my mind and my body when I see the number on the scale, really. Some may say get rid of the scale. That's not going to happen. So I just keep it real, you know. So I'd like to see 138. Am I happy with 145.8? Yes. Am I happy with the 1.4 pound loss? Yes. Was last week's number inflated due to wine country? Yes. Is that number on the scale defining who I am? No. Do I love me more than I've ever loved myself? Ever? Since having weight loss surgery? Yes. Am I strong? Am I confident? Am I following the rules? Am I being my own best friend? Yes. That's what this journey requires, folks, for sure. So what I wanted to talk about today, the week, what did I do? I just got back right down to basics. Monitored my calories. When I'm losing, under 1,000 calories a day is the goal. Always try to get 60 grams of protein or more. Always try to drink 67 ounces of water or more. 101.4 or more is kind of my own motto. Small meals, yes. Wise choices, yes. So I did all that. Took my vitamins, There they are. Yes. So I worked the plan. I incorporated new exercises. The last week was week 1 of my first triathlon, my sprint triathlon training. And it was an interesting week for me in that respect. I had a small little 2-week break after P90X. Well, I still exercised, of course, but it wasn't hours upon hours. But I'm back to hours upon hours of exercise with the triathlon. So Monday was strength training, and I went back to P90X. And basically I'm doing P90X again, but it's strength training, and it's twice a week, pretty much. And I'm just doing the videos with my boy Tony, and I feel really good about it. And then it's a combination of biking, running, and swimming. And I didn't have a bike, and I had to get a bike. And I'm gonna have another video that I'm gonna make. We shall not fail. But for my weekly video, what I faced last week, and it was all about the bike, was I had my first sense of failure in over 2 years. And I gotta tell you, that is not a warm and fuzzy feeling. It is not one that I wish upon anyone on this journey. It really got to me. It only lasted for about 2 hours, thankfully. But it was all about the bike. Getting the bike, not getting my workout in because I was shopping for the bike, going to buy the bike. They didn't have my size. The one that was on sale, they didn't have it all in my size. And I had missed a workout to go buy the bike, and then here I am leaving without a bike and no workout. And the next day I had another workout I was going to have to do, but I was going to have to skip it because I still don't have the bike. So I had to get the bike because every day that passed I wasn't getting the workout in. And for me, I'm a planner. you know, and I execute a plan, and that builds my confidence and makes me believe I can do it. And that's why I'm really where I'm at in this journey, because I follow the rules, and I make a plan for my day, for my week, for my month. I set goals for myself still, and I like order. And when my plan gets busted up, when my workouts are derailed and my plan gets out of order, I go insane. And even my husband didn't know what to do with me, because I was like, you know. And when I finally was able to verbalize to myself, because I wasn't sure what I was feeling, was, are you really that upset about not getting a workout in, Wendy? I even said, I gain 5 pounds if I don't work out, which is not true. One day, you know, but that's the way I live in my mind, you know. I'm like this crazy militant style person some people comment on. That's me. That's what's going on in my head. You think I'm like crazy to you guys? I'm crazy to myself. Crazy in a good way. It is healthy to a certain degree, and like I said, I hadn't felt that failure in more than 2 years. But feeling it, when I finally was able to verbalize it, was I felt like a failure. How am I going to go 7 weeks from now and do a triathlon if I don't have the bike and I don't get the workouts done? La, 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 la. And it was an expensive, you know, thing to get into, and I'm just kind of fumbling my way through it. So 2 hours, and I got through it. And my husband, you know, there was silence for us for a minute until I was able to verbalize where I was at, what I was going through. And we kept looking for the bike, and then we went and had dinner, and I got stuck on a freaking piece of chicken, and I think it might still be stuck, I don't know. You know, I'm giving it a week. So that's been going on also. But I got the bike, you saw the video, I rode the bike, I made up for the training, so that's good. I've rescheduled my training for this week, it's behind me here, to fit into my life, because we have work, we have living, we have, you know, everything that's going on in life. And again, that order for me is really important. So many people are like, oh, you're going to do fine in this triathlon. Yeah, well, I hope, but I don't know, you know. I'm not a triathlete. I haven't swam in 23 years. I haven't biked in 13. This is a serious thing. Like, I watched a video about this triathlon. It says, not recommended for first-timers. Where was that fine print when I was signing up? So there's a little bit of anxiety going on for me. I'm facing it. Fear. Remember, we've talked about it. Face everything and recover. And that's what I'm doing. And I feel good about it. And that's going to take me to a whole nother place, mentally and physically. But that's kind of been what my week's been about. So the week ahead, it's week, so I did week 8. It's an 8-week program, so now I'm on week 7. Did my strength training last night. Today is a rest day. And then I'll be exercising Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, again until the next rest day. So swimming and biking and running. So I feel real good about it. Sunday, I'm running a 5K with Hua in Greenland Bigan, Asia, in Orange County. And it's Greenland Bigan's first 5K. And it's her race, her pace, her victory. And Hua and I are running right next to her. So I'm real excited about that opportunity. It's so great to see a C5K graduate get out there and do their first run. And Amy SD Mom might be coming out for her first 5K too. So I'm really looking forward to the weekend. My goals. I pulled out my goals that I wrote back in January for 2011. And I just want to see where I'm at here in July. I want to complete 2 half marathons. I did that in February with Hua at the Rose Bowl, February 6th. And Hua and I are actually going to do the Rock and Roll LA half marathon here in October, which finishes downtown where I live and starts in Los Feliz where I used to live. So that's pretty cool. And that was the first race I saw Hua do last year, and that's the race where I got inspired to do a half marathon. So Hua has convinced me we need to do that one, so I'm in. We were joking the other day that any day, you want to run 13 miles? We're there. Call us up. You know, like, progress. You know, we're not perfect, But what an amazing journey to be able to be like, 13 miles, I can run it, not a problem. You know, love that. And then we're going to do the Las Vegas half marathon in December, which was my first last year. And there's a couple first-timers that are going to be joining us out there, we hope. So that's exciting. So that'll give me, I will have met the goal. My plan's already set. I'm going to meet the goal. I'll do 3 versus the goal of 2. Number 2, do my first triathlon. September 11th, here I come. You know, it's on the books. I'm going to do it. Number 3, learn how to ride a bike for fitness and speed. And I started that on Saturday, the 23rd of July. And I had pretty good speed, and it could definitely be in my fitness toolbox. So number 3 goal, working on it, doing it. Number 4, complete 1 round of P90X. Done. Got that one done. Number 5, maintain my goal weight and be successful in maintenance. I got there. I got to 1 year. You know, there's a lifetime ahead, but I would have to say that goal will probably be an ongoing goal, but I got there. You know, I did it. Number 6, do 6 5K races. I did one in April. I did another in May. We're doing this one this weekend in July. And I already have October, November, December booked. So that's my 6. And I'm probably going to run one in August and September with Hua. So I'll meet that goal. And number 7 was tone, shape, firm, and strengthen my body for a full 12 months versus only 6 months. And I have to say, at 7 months into the game, I'm on it. And I'm for sure going to be on it through September, and then we start training for that half marathon in LA, and then right after that we start training for the LA marathon. So I'm pretty confident I'm going to get to 12 months of strength, toning and shaping and firming. So you know what? 2011 goals are pretty much spot on. So that feels pretty good. So I encourage you all to reevaluate your goals, go back and look at them, and use that same energy that you had at the beginning of the year to see where you are this part of the year. And never give up, never give in. Sandy77. Thank you for that. That is nothing more true than that. And yeah, you know, just keep believing in yourself, guys. And if you have that sense of failure, work through it. You know, talk to a friend, give yourself, you know, some forgiveness. Really be rational about failure. You know what I came to the conclusion of? I'm not a failure. I'm not. You know, 2 days of, not even 1 day of me not getting my exercise in and me not having the bike didn't mean that I was a failure. And I don't want any of you to, you know, I had a conversation with a dear friend who had felt like a failure for about a week. And I didn't realize that she felt like a failure for a week. You know, feeling like a failure for 2 hours sucked. I did not turn to food. That's not my MO. But it was the negative self-talk, you know. And that negative self-talk, you got to remove it. You got to work every day to remove it. So make a plan, follow the rules, accept and forgive when your plan gets derailed and out of order, and then reconstruct, right? And that's what I did. I put my plan doubled up. I had to double up, you know, but that's okay. I doubled up on the weekend. I was fine. I made it happen. And look at that. I lost 1.4 pounds this week. So anyway, that's my weekly video. I'll talk to you soon. Take care.